Hi Aquarius, welcome back. Okay, this is going to be a love reading for you. August 20th through the 27th. All right, let's go. I'm going to use the black one. All right, so I'm going to shuffle a little bit before we pull oracle card. Oh, wow. You have reparenting yourself. Okay, that's interesting. I believe that is a first. All right, so I'm getting something about the egg theory. I'm getting something literally. I feel like you are looking up like how women have babies. You're looking up like the fetus and how it splits into 2 organisms, then 4, then 6, blah, blah, blah. So I feel like you're looking up something about female reproduction or children or like fertilization. So you could be talking about having a baby with someone artificially or like having a baby with somebody in general, but I feel like there's talks of children here, like how the child would look, how the child would behave, how would we raise it. But I feel like whatever was taught to you as a child regarding relationships or like parenting, marriage, I feel like you are kind of like, you're kind of rewriting that, or you're writing something out of your DNA and kind of like starting over, doing shit your own way, like going off your own beliefs, your own morals, like, you know, just, yeah, so reparenting yourself. Interesting card for love. All right. So I feel like, you know, this is a situation where you kind of raised yourself. Maybe you didn't have a mother or you didn't have anybody, or you didn't really feel connected to your parents, or maybe you were brought up in a home where it was just one person, like raising everybody, your mom, your grandmother, your father. So I'm getting a one-parent home. All right, so I feel like that is significant to your love life, because I'm getting something about like genetics. Somebody wants to know where you come from. You know, like what genes have you inherited from your mother? I feel like somebody looks just like their mom. Like somebody is the spitting image of their parent. So you may see a picture of somebody's mother this week. Like somebody may show you a picture of their mother and they look just like their fucking mom, or like just like their dad. I feel like too, you remind someone of their mother or a maternal figure in their life, their grandmother, a sister, something like that. I feel like you could be dealing with somebody who has a child, or you have a young child, a daughter. Okay, really, really pretty little girl, like just like gorgeous little girl, man. All right. I feel like if you have a daughter, your daughter looks just like you. She's the spitting image of you. All right, so reparenting yourself. All right, so you could be co-parenting. I feel like, you know, if you have a child and somebody else does not, that they could be taking your child in, or maybe you're asking your child, you know, how do you feel about me dating this person? How do you feel about this person? Do you like this person? Blah, blah, blah. All right, so let's see. I feel like too, how somebody treats their child, or how somebody treats or views children, means a lot to you. So you really pay attention how somebody treats children, how they talk about children, or how they treat their own child. I feel like that's real important to you. Like, yeah. All right, so let's see. Aqua, the center of your attention. Okay, this week. The 7 of Pentacles, yeah, raising a child or your upbringing. Okay, yeah, so I'm getting this week is about that. I'm getting like you're talking a lot about this. You're talking a lot about your child, or raising children, or having a child with somebody, okay? Now, you could be with this person. You could be dealing with the child's other parent this week, or like you guys are like co-parenting. So how do you feel about them? So I feel like you guys are talking about like DNA, you know, how was you raised, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so how do you feel about, I'm getting a Taurus. Yeah, Taurus rules like, you know, life, the second house. Our natural inclination, will we naturally inherit from mother, All right, what we come here naturally with. So I feel like maybe that's your concern. I feel like too, check somebody's, you check somebody's second house to see what kind of life they have inherited. What kind of life will they live? So look in their second house, you know, to see, kind of like get more insight. How do you feel about this Taurus? Okay. But I feel like you see yourself raising a child with someone, or you feel comfortable bringing your child around somebody or something like that. All right, so how do you feel about the Taurus? Okay. The Ace of, yeah, this is a child, okay? Definitely. I feel like if you do have a kid, somebody definitely wants more. I feel like somebody wants a big family. Okay, so you know, you feel Ace of Pentacles about them. You feel like somebody's a good catch. I don't really get a lot of love from the reading though. You have the Seven of Wands. Yeah, I don't think you love this person, but I think it's a relationship of convenience. Somebody's well off. They can take care of you. They have good genetics. Maybe they're very beautiful, or they're very just well put together. Okay, what's coming in? So I feel like genetically, this is like, this could be like an arranged marriage. I feel like genetically, somebody is a good option. They have good genes, or now this is how you're viewing someone. This is how somebody's viewing you. What's coming in, please? The Two of Cups. I mean, love. Okay, so what's the outflux? The Tower. Yeah, so I feel like if there was going to, I'm getting like there was going to be a breakup, but that's not going to happen. You guys end up staying together. I feel like you guys are, somebody here is planning a family. You're planning on having a family with someone, or this is someone that you are going to raise your child with, or if you're dealing with the child's other parent, you're going to be co-parenting with that other person eventually, in the Chariot card. But what's coming in is the Two of Cups. All right, so love this week. What is the Two of Cups? Let's start there. Or like coming to a common ground, seeing eye to eye. You know, like this could be like on anything. Maybe you guys are finally deciding to do this for the kid. Let's put the kid in this school. Let's put the kid in this activity. Let's teach the kid how to do this, or, you know, something like that. So I kind of feel like there's some type of agreement going on. What's the Two of Cups? Interesting. The Four of Pentacles. Okay. The Knight of Pentacles. Wow, that interesting development. All right, so no, then. Yeah, the Seven of Wands. Okay, so 77. So you changed your mind, or you're going to change your mind like in the middle of the week. So wow. So I feel like you were, okay, here's what's going on. Very interesting development. I feel like you were raised to be with a certain person, or you were raised to be with a certain type. You know, make sure this person has a good job, make sure they're educated, make sure they look like this and they have this and blah, blah, blah. So I feel like you were raised to be attracted to a certain type, but you're not. Or you were raised to think that somebody was like, I don't know, but I feel like however you were raised to think, or whatever you were raised to think, whatever you were raised to be attracted to, you're not. All of a sudden you're like, no, I don't want to have kids with you, or I don't even want to be with you. I can't see myself spending the rest of my life with you. I can't raise a kid with you. Like all of a sudden shit, like, okay, so you change your mind. Now you're like, no, I don't want to co-parent with you. Or this is what somebody is saying. I feel like somebody was all for it, and now somebody's going to change their mind in the middle of the week and say, no, I don't want that. I don't want to be a parent with you, or I don't want to co-parent, or you may change your mind like, no, I don't want this person in my child's life, or I can't see myself being with them or spending the rest of my life with them, or I don't want this person knowing my child, or what is this? So in the middle of the week, you break up with someone, or somebody breaks up with you, or like somebody hurts your feelings. Say something. Yeah, the Queen of Cups and the King of Wands. What is the Ace of Pentacles? So at the beginning of the week, you're kind of like, you're kind of at peace. Like, you're going to work it out with this person because of how you were raised. Your mom really likes them. Your dad really likes them. Your family really likes them, And, this is like the quintessential person. They have a good job and they're well educated, or they have really good genetics, or they're very attractive or whatever. But I feel like, yeah, something like changes. You could be dealing with a celebrity or somebody with a lot of influence. Yeah. So I feel like that could be hurting you here. Like maybe you are an entertainer, athlete, or an influencer. And I feel like that's what somebody they're kind of afraid of that. Like somebody does not want they don't want their child to be influenced by you, or they don't want to be influenced by, what is this right here, please? Because I feel like you're thinking about the whole baby thing. You're like, yeah, I want to have a baby. It's going to be great, blah, blah, blah. And then you're like, no, I don't think that's a good idea. What's the Seven of Pentacles? The Four of Wands, the Temperance, and the Two of Pentacles. Yeah, the Seven of Pentacles again. Okay. Wow, the Two of Cups again. Ten of Swords, Empress. Okay. What is this? The Four of Cups. All right. So something, you change your mind about the situation, and then you kind of let something go, and then somebody comes back and they're like no, or okay, let me see how I want to word this real quick. Like you think that somebody is over and done with something. You think that something is over and done, but it's not. It's almost like like you plan on like doing something, ending something, but you just don't. You end up just going back reluctantly. Or can I get one more card for this up here? Okay, could be dealing with a Capricorn. They pulled the 44 too. All right. The Star, yeah, and then you have the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, so I feel like I'm not really sure what this is. So I feel like you broke up with somebody, or that was your intention. You thought that you guys were broken up. This is like after the whole baby conversation or whatever the hell. So you thought that a situation was over. You thought that you guys were broken up. This is what you're thinking right now too. But I feel like all of a sudden you're back in a relationship with someone. You're like, wait, what just, it's almost like you don't really, you're like, man, wait, what just happened? Because like here you are saying no, setting a boundary, blocking them, ignoring them. You're not going to say anything. I'm going to give them the silent treatment, nothing to say, no words. And you end up like letting it go and kind of like getting back together with this person reluctantly. Or so maybe it's just like a conversation that you're having with them about something, and you're able to let that conversation go and like move on to something else, a different topic. Or maybe somebody is able to kind of like live, like somebody's okay with you not having kids with them or something like that. What is this? Yeah, then the Five of Wands. I don't know how you're back in this again with this person, because it's like, okay, something is over here. Like you're broken up, Or you're like under the impression that, I feel like you are broken up. You're not in a relationship, or at least you think that you're not. And then it's like, okay, for some strange reason, you start talking to this person again, and then you're right back in the Five of Wands. You're like, wait, what the fuck? Okay, what's the Five of Wands? It's almost like somebody does not understand like the social paradigm of being broken up or something. It's like, look, we're broken up. We don't talk and shit. Like, stop. Yeah, the Lover's card, I'm really confused. What's the Five of Wands? I feel like you're confused too. You're like, wait, what the fuck is going on here? Like, what is really happening here? What's the Five of Wands? Like, what the fuck? The Two of Wands and the Knight of Wands? What the fuck? What is this, Aquarius? Like, what is going... All right. Because, like, you have your mind made up, and then it's just, yeah, healing family issues. Yes, that makes sense with the, separation. So I feel like you guys are separated or broken up. But I'm still getting, like, a relationship paradigm here. So this maybe, okay, so the healing family issues coincides with the reparenting yourself. So here's the thing. I feel like you want to heal a relationship, but you don't want to get back together. Like, I feel like you want something to be cordial and civil. I don't think this person gets that as like an idea. I feel like somebody thinks that you guys are back together in a relationship, romantic. You're like, no. I just want peace, you know, in my life, or I just want peace between us. I don't want any hard feelings, but I also do not want to get back together. We're still broken up. We're still separated, but, you know, for the sake of the kid, sorry, for the sake of the kid, or for the sake of me and you, or something like that. I feel like you just want to heal the issues that you have with somebody. You don't want to get back together with them. I feel like you just want closure. It's almost like you don't want to pass something on, or you don't want your kid going through something. Like, man, look, we need to be peaceful for the kid, or I just want to be cordial with you. But I feel like you still want to be separated. You still want your space. You don't want to get back together in a romantic relationship with this person. Maybe you don't know how to say that, Aquarius, but I just feel like you don't want any bad blood. But I feel like this person's like, okay, well, we're back together. You're like, no, we're not back together, or something like that. Or I don't know how this is happening. I feel like I don't know how you get wrapped up back in with this person. Okay, you know, I feel like you're not explaining yourself or something like that. They're not understanding. All right, let's see. Yeah, because like somebody wants to argue, you're like, look, listen. Like, that's not what we're doing. That's not what we're about to do. Like, I'm just trying to... What's this right here? I'm just trying to like make peace so I can like move on. Okay. Because I feel like you still love someone. You're just not... I feel like you don't want to be in a romantic relationship with them anymore, or something like that. Or you just want to like be peaceful. Like if there's children, you just want peace for the kids. Like, you know, you want to be able to co-parent without all the drama and tension, or whatever this is. Okay. You have love calls. Someone expresses love, a message of love, thinking of you and letting you know. Yeah. So yeah. I mean, it says not enough. Yeah. But you're like, no, that's not how the situation is about to go. Like, you're like, no, we're not going to. I feel like somebody wants to call. Somebody wants to have a conversation. Can we talk? Can I call you on the phone? You're like, no. Because I feel like somebody just wants to argue. Like, you know, it's going to turn into an argument. And then you're like, man, this is what you're trying to avoid. But I feel like somebody's going to call you anyway, Aqua, like somebody wants to talk or, you know, but I feel like you're pushing them away or you're trying to, you know, you're trying to keep your distance. All right. Yeah, because I feel like you guys are separated. Okay, I'm going to leave it there. All right, thanks so much for watching. And I'll see you next time. Bye.